What did your church do during the great pandemic of 2020? If your answer is, we stopped our services and waited for things to get better, are you really a church? We're living in a time when the world around us is in great need of hope. If in the greatest time of need of the world around us, the church decides just to close their doors and wait out the crisis, are we really doing God's will? Seriously? Really? In Matthew chapter 25, we read of a parable that Jesus told about God separating the sheep from the goats. And he talked to the sheep about the things that they did. They visited the people in prison. They visited the sick. They fed the hungry. And the people were saying, when did we do that? And Jesus said very clearly, he said, if you did it unto one of the least of these, you did it unto me. But then the Bible says he looks at another group of people characterized or symbolized by the goats, and he says, you people need to go away from me because you didn't visit me when I was in prison. You didn't tend to me when I was sick. You didn't feed me or clothe me or any of those things. And they said, well, when did we do that? When did we not do that? And his answer is very simple. He says, if you did it not unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it not to me. What are you and your church doing during this great pandemic? If you just suspended church services and haven't cared about what's going on around you, can you really call yourself a church? Will your neighbors or friends in the future really have respect for you, your religion, or your church? They might wonder, are you really a church? They might even ask, are you really a Christian? Now you might be wondering, what are the things that I can do then? What should we be doing at this time? We have to stay away from each other because we don't want to spread sickness. Well, it doesn't matter how young or how old you are. Can you handle a telephone? Call, check on your friends, check on your neighbors, see how they're doing. Offer to pray for them. Hey, here's one. Ask them, how's your toilet paper inventory going? You might get a chuckle from them, but it might start a conversation. Hey, and if you have toilet paper, you might consider sharing. Care for the person and the people around you. Show them that you have compassion. Because when you do it to the least of these, you're doing it to Jesus himself. So my advice to you today is this: help, reach, support, share what you have with the people around you. Be proud of your church. And I think God will then be proud of you.